is Alisa here, or the Diamond Stitcher as I go by on YouTube and Instagram. Hello, good morning, or good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope you're having a wonderful one. If you are new to my channel, first off, welcome. I'm happy you found me, and I hope you would consider subscribing and stick around for all things diamond painting. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your continued support. I have another Diamond Art Club new release roundup for this week. These releases that I will be going over will release on Saturday, March 23rd. There are some big hitters, is what I consider them, some big popular names and a lot of cool images this week, and I can't wait to share them with you. There are 3 featured on this thumbnail. It was really hard to choose which pictures to put on here, but alas, it had to be done, and these are the ones I chose. This week, I am filming this on Thursday morning, which means that I'm going to have access to some of the previews on Diamond Art Club's Facebook page. That's usually what I pull up and go through. But then there's going to be some images that I've been sent to share with you guys that don't look the same. So bear that in mind. Let's just get started. I hope everybody is having a wonderful week, first off, you guys. And I have a feeling a lot of you are going to be purchasing something this week. So without further ado, let's head to the Facebook group. So this is Diamond Art Club's business page on Facebook. So when you search Diamond Art Club in the search bar, you want to look for this. My mouse is hovering over it right now. The thumbnail is a diamond in like a very pastel-y light pink, purple, and blue. That's what you want to look for. That is their business page. It is different than the VIP Facebook group. The VIP Facebook group is a great resource. You have to have made your very first purchase to join that group, but once you have, it's a great resource for everything Diamond Art Club. And then this business page is where Diamond Art Club gives us a sneak peek at the images that will be coming out for the coming drops, whether that be a surprise Monday drop, a Wednesday drop, or a Saturday drop. Today, we are going to focus on the upcoming Saturday drop. So what I am going to do, I'm just looking at my time. Let me refresh this just to make sure they haven't popped up any extra. No, we are good. Now I'm just going to scroll back and remind myself what this week brought. Right, so we had a Wednesday release of some mystery kits. At the time of filming, it looks like the Anne Stokes Dragon sold out. I believe it did sell out on the drop day on the Wednesday. Her art tends to go very fast, and if you did not know, if you're new to Diamond Art Club, it's usually Wednesdays that they drop them, and it's just random, and they usually drop 2 mystery kits at the same time, 2 different genres. Usually a mystery kit, the image is a mystery. They only give us the category and the artist name. Otherwise, it's a mystery. Sometimes there will be sneak peeks of them. Some of the sneak peekers will show the canvas, so if you are super good at guessing things, sometimes you can make the images out, but otherwise, social media etiquette is keep these images a secret unless you are in the specific mystery Diamond Art Club group that spoilers are allowed. Don't enter that group if you don't want spoilers. I'll give you fair warning because they do share what the images are, and those guys are so good at guessing. I don't think they've ever been wrong. So if you are somebody who likes to know what kit you're buying before you buy it, then of course that mystery group might be helpful, but otherwise stay clear. I will link it down below. There's actually 2 of them, but I will delete, I will link, I think, the main one down below, or I'll put both of them there, whatever. In the description box of the video if you didn't know about them. But those were the Wednesday releases at time of filming. The nature one by Rusty Rust is still available by the looks of it on the website. But we're not here to talk about those. We are here to talk about Saturday releases. So what I do is I go through Diamond Art Club's posts. Now, they do have an Instagram account where they share these as well. However, the images are usually cut off, so I don't bother. I just come straight to their Facebook page, and what I like to do is see what they've written about it, look at some of the details, guess where the special diamonds are, and just take a look at the artwork in general for those of you that like a quick rundown. I will also have the sneak peek videos linked in the description box as well. What I'm going to do this week is just link the Diamond Help Desk, Sophie. She does put a playlist together, and in that playlist, she puts all of the sneak peeks. So if there is a sneak peek you can't find, check that playlist because she keeps it updated to the T. Now, sometimes sneak peeks don't arrive in time for a creator to post them on Fridays, but if that's the case, they often do post what they call a first look, which they do a video once it arrives, and it's similar to a sneak peek. It's just not a sneak peek. The usually comes after Diamond Art Club's already done the release itself. but Sophie does add those into that playlist. So the playlist is really the best place to stay in the know on which sneak peeks are available each week. Not every image always gets sent to people either. Keep that in mind. It just depends what Diamond Art Club's doing. Anyway, here is the first image. This one I thought when I saw it was absolutely beautiful. I think they did a really good job rendering this kind of artwork. Now, I'm not an artist, so I'm not certain on the what do you call it? Like what this artwork was made with. Was it oils? Was it watercolor? I don't think it's watercolor. It's something else, but I'm not sure. It could be digital too. I am not sure, but it does look beautiful. You can see all of the brush strokes in there. And I think Diamond Art Club did a really good job at translating all of that in that rendering. Let's take a look here. It says, get swept away in a symphony of color and light, sway with the trees rising above the sandy shores and dance to the rhythm of the sun sparkling on the water. It's called Palm Paradise by Eau Claire Studio. It is going to measure 20 inches by 27 inches, which would be 50.7 centimeters by 68.9 centimeters. That's an amazing size for a diamond painting. That's my sweet spot. It's going to be in round diamonds as well, which is awesome for all of the round lovers. It has a whopping 73 colors. I would not have guessed that. That is going to be beautiful though. That means it's probably going to be chock full of confetti because they have a lot of colors to fit into that painting. They put 3 ABs and 2 fairy dust colors. So let me pull up the rendering again. In a painting like this, these special diamonds are probably sprinkled throughout. Now again, when I film this, I have no idea. I haven't seen the sneak peeks. I don't know the images unless I'm doing the sneak peek for it, but otherwise I have no idea. But in images typically like this, we've got 5 special diamonds, 3 ABs, 2 fairy dust. It's probably sprinkled throughout, I imagine, right in the center of that sun there. Going down. I don't know if it's a sunrise or sunset. I would guess a sunset based on the colors. They probably have some white fairy dust or actually white AB in the middle. Usually they put fairy dust or white ABs in the water too, just to denote reflection, right? To make it more sparkly. And they probably have some yellow ABs down there as well. Fairy dust wise, what colors would they choose? That's a very good question. I've noticed it in paintings with lots of greenery. They do add some fairy dust to highlight all of the green outlines, especially like the trees up here at the very top and then down here maybe. They could even have a yellow fairy dust to mix in here because that's where most of the light is, but they often do put that in the reflection. I don't know, you guys, it's going to be a toss-up, but this painting is going to look beautiful and it is really going to sparkle. Now there's not much cut off at the top. Let me just pull it down there just a little bit more to see. That is that image, so that will be a fun one. Now the second image they previewed was a Harry Potter poster. Now, I'm not sure if this is the last one or if there's going to be any more. I kind of looked in the comment section earlier this week with some people talking. I'm not sure, but I think they do an amazing job with these movie posters. Here's that original, and here's the rendering. Like how they can make these faces and these people look so realistic with these little tiny plastic beads. I have no idea. I think it's amazing. It's such a talent for sure. Now, I know I've heard talk in the comments, if you do look down at the writing here, the N in and is backwards. They've had a lot of problem with these kits in the small writing. The rest of it is all legible. It's just the N is backward. That's a very easy fix, but they have discounted previous paintings that have had issues like that. So I'm not sure. I don't know. If there is a discount, you will know at release time with everybody else, and they usually mark it in red and they have a little description as to why, but I have no idea. It's just a small thing and it would be a very easy fix. They probably already have like the fix charted ready to go to share with people, so you can just follow the instructions. I think they've done that on another painting as well. But you know what? The letters, I care more about the people and the pictures and getting them to look amazing, and I think they look amazing. Now let's go back and read the description here. Run between raindrops and into the forbidden forest, for danger is everywhere. Send embers flying on your quest to destroy the remaining Horcruxes and Voldemort with them. This one is titled Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows by WBEI, which I believe is Warner Brothers, and Harry Potter, available in a 26.4 by 39 inch or 67 centimeters by 99 centimeters. So it is going to be a big one, more so in the length. It's going to be square diamonds as well, which really is needed when you have a painting of such detail. And 54 colors, including 3 ABs and 2 fairy dust colors. Let's go back to the rendering. So 3 ABs and 2 fairy dust. Now I'm not 100% certain with these because I actually don't own any of these, where they would put the special diamonds or where they tend to in the other series. I'm sure they kind of have it pretty kind of standard throughout, so all the posters kind of look the same, but I would imagine all of the white in the background, they have it looking like it's kind of glowing, so I'm sure there's a white AB and fairy dust in there. If I had to guess, now I was going to say blood, but I don't think this is blood. These are fiery embers based on the description. And I would assume that they would put some special diamonds in that, whether it be an AB or a fairy dust. I'm not sure. It could be a combination of both. I believe in the last Harry Potter poster, I think I remember seeing in the end, they did have some special diamonds in the clothes to make them look really realistic. So he may have some fairy dust in his clothes. I have no idea. Where you see kind of the light shining, the lighter, what am I thinking of? The creases in all of his clothing, right? And then the lettering, I actually can't remember if the other ones have been special diamonds, but it looks like it's silver here, so maybe they do have a special diamond in there as well. But again, my guess is as good as yours. I'm just amazed at how realistic their faces look, especially when you go back here and you can really see Hermione there and Ron just in that picture. Like, the amazing job, Diamond Art Club rendering team. Now we got this cute little guy. When I saw him pop up, my heart melted. This one says, "Speak with doleful blue eyes of playful hours and loving nuzzles. Find solace in the master's dear scent, woven deep within the fabric of a shoe." This one is called "Don't Go" by Eau Claire Studio. That's so cute. It is going to be 22 by 22 inch or 55.8 centimeter by 55.8. They've done it in round diamonds with 48 colors. That's actually quite a lot of colors, but I guess you do have tons of color changes. They put 1 AB and 1 fairy dust. So let's look at the original artwork. There it is there. Very cute. It looks like a puppy, dash hound in a little shoe there. And there is the rendering. So there's only 2 special diamonds, an AB and a fairy dust. Usually white is a very common special diamond, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was some of that, especially kind of in his little nose there. There is some white diamonds. Maybe there's some white fairy dust in there, and then they probably incorporated it perhaps in the shoe or more likely in some of the background here, just to make it looks like there is a light coming down. You can see the reflection on the shoe here, so there might be some extra diamonds there, and then yeah, maybe back here. And then I wouldn't be surprised actually if they put a tan color fairy dust in here just to make some of the lighter areas on the puppy stand out and glisten a little bit more. His fur to me looks like it's going to be very shiny. And he's probably like a long-haired dachshund if I had to guess. I'm not a dog expert. I have a little Pomeranian Shih Tzu, so I don't know much, but I do know that there can be long-haired dachshunds that are often this coloration. So this one is super, super cute, and he's got the big puppy dog eyes as well. Adorable. I love when we have some big canvases, but we also have some small canvases for those that like smaller sizes. And this week so far we've had 2 rounds, right? Just scrolling back here. Yeah, 2 rounds so far, so that is great. And here is the next one. This one says, "Raise your torch high, a shining beacon for the stars and stripes of the USA. Follow the golden flame of liberty as it illuminates a path to unity and justice." It is titled Liberty Torch by David Penfound Artworks. It measures 23.6 by 23.6 inches, so it's a perfect square, or 60 centimeter by 60 centimeters, and they have square diamonds. This one has 61 colors, including 1 AB, 1 electro, and 2 fairy dust colors, so that is pretty neat. Now, can I remember that? Let's see, 1 AB, 1 electro, 2 fairy dust. Here's the original artwork. That's gorgeous. Most of you know, if you've been around my channel, that I'm Canadian, but this artwork, when I saw it, I smiled. I thought that is very patriotic, and they did such a good job. Let's look at the rendering. Like, look at that. That is going to be amazing. Now, I bet you the Electro Diamond is going to be in the gold flame. That's my guess. And then 1AB and 2 fairy dust, right? Yes, 1AB, 2 fairy dust. Probably, there's probably a white as well, if not AB, a fairy dust. That's very, very common. And then they probably have some special diamonds in the stars just to make them stand out a little more, if I had to guess. Maybe some, I don't know if it would be AB or a fairy dust in the red, some of the lighter parts to make it look a little bit shimmery. I don't know. I'm actually not sure on this one. There could be a few different options for this. I think that's a great picture. I think they did a really good job, especially when you see them side by side. I really like looking at them side by side like this because then you can really see how perfect their rendering team is at translating original artwork and making it, you know, not look that much different. They do a great job. Now I'm just going to refresh this again, make sure that they haven't popped up any more previews. No. Okay, so Diamond Art Club released 2 more images on Thursday that I hadn't gone over yet. So we went over this one and then they dropped this hint. So this is called Cotton Candy Princess by Eau Claire Studio. The description of this one says, sparkle and shine with every twirl of your perfectly accessorized hair in a candy-coated world. Life is one big celebration and you are the star of the show. It's going to be a 20 by 20 inch or 50.7 centimeter by 50.7, so a perfect square. It is also going to be round diamonds. We've got quite a few round kits this week. That's awesome. 35 colors, which I like, and 3 ABs and 3 fairy dust. Let's take a look at the artwork. When I saw them preview this image, it's something that I don't think I've seen Diamond Art Club kind of render before, the type of artwork that I feel it is. So I was pretty excited to see the rendering. So here's that original artwork by Eau Claire Studio. And here is that rendering. Again, it is going to be round diamonds. I can tell that there's going to be lots of areas for color blocking or line blocking in this kit. So if you like that kind of thing, that is great. Lots of beautiful colors. Now, the special diamonds are probably going to be throughout this entire kit. There's 3 ABs and 3 fairy dust. That's a total of 6. I imagine we've got some yellow, whether it's an AB or a fairy dust. We've probably got some blue. We've probably got white. Pink, of course. I think it's going to be, like I mentioned, just throughout this whole kit, just to make the whole thing shine. You can see a bit of reflection on the top of her head in her hair, so that is probably highlighted. And then, yeah, just all the little details. She has stars in her hair over here. She's got some pink bows at the top. She's got a beautiful braid, some more bows on the side. And then she's also wearing earrings that often has some special diamonds in it, and then her necklace as well. So I think it's just going to be a good sprinkling throughout. Again, that is just me guessing, but I feel like this is the first time I've seen this kind of artwork. It kind of looks anime style, I think. I'm no professional at that. It was popular when I was young, but I was not into it. But that's what it looks like to me, and I think they did a good job. Again, I always like comparing the side by side, and you can really see how amazing they rendered the original artwork so it looks nearly identical. Very cool. Nice bright colors. And then there's this cute one. This one says, find serenity upon the lily pad thrones where a furry striped cub reigns with a curious eye. In this lush kingdom, even in the fiercest of hearts, is softened by the dance of shimmering dragonflies and the bloom of water lilies. It is titled Tiger Lily by Jerry Lofaro Designs. Now, is that a new artist to Diamond Art Club? I'm not sure if I recognize the name. It is 34.7 by 27.6 inches, which is 88 centimeters by 70 centimeters. That's quite big. When I first saw the image, I thought it might be a little bit smaller, but there is a lot of detail, so it does make sense that it is bigger. It's also going to be in square diamonds and going to have 57 colors, including 3 ABs and 2 fairy dust. Here is the original artwork. Let me just move this a little bit so we get most of it in the screen there. It's just a little bit cut off at the top. It's just the trees extending upwards. But isn't that adorable? It's so cute. These flowers at the front, they all look so realistic. They look beautiful. And then the dragonflies around his head. Let's look at the rendering. Wow. Those dragonflies really pop in the rendering. When you compare it here, their wings kind of look a bit translucent, but I really like how it translated in the rendering. You can really see them stand out there. I'm noticing there's another animal in the back there, and also on the back left. There is a bird over here too. I'm just trying to pick up all the detail. The reflection looks amazing in the water. That looks really good. I'm just going back and forth. That looks amazing. I think they did a really good job with that. I'm always impressed at how realistic the water looks in these diamond paintings. And then those flowers are beautiful. I imagine we're going to have some pink fairy dust in the flowers. And then the water might have some fairy dust. It usually has some special diamonds because you want it to look like it is reflecting and sparkling, right? It could be an AB, but it actually might be ABs in the water because I have noticed in paintings with a lot of greenery, Diamond Art Club is using green fairy dust to highlight. So all of this kind of lighter parts on the lily pad the tiger is sitting on maybe have some green fairy dust. And then all of these lily pads do have areas where it looks a bit lighter. So maybe we'll have a pink and a green fairy dust. That's my guess, I guess. And then the ABs, yeah, I imagine that they probably have some green ABs. They probably mix some pink ABs in the flowers too, or maybe the centers of the flowers look like they are orange. So maybe some in there. And the tiger, would he have any special diamonds? Maybe his whiskers would. Maybe his eyes, but otherwise I don't think he would. Again, that's just me guessing, but this one is adorable. This is probably going to be chock full of confetti, meaning lots of color changes in a small area because of all of the greens and all of the different shades, but it's going to look very beautiful in square diamonds. Now I'm going to continue on with the next 4 images. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up here and we are going to take a look. Now, the next 4 images I'm going to share with you, I believe are all coming out on the Friday. Again, I am pre-filming this, you guys, because I do have a medical appointment on Friday, but I'm not sure the order that they're going to be released, so I am just going to pull them up and we are going to talk about them. Now, this one I actually do have the sneak peek for, and it will, I believe, go up sometime Friday morning, whereas this roundup will go up in the afternoon. So look out for my sneak peek for this one. It's absolutely gorgeous. And actually in the sneak peek video, I already have it filmed and uploaded, so I can't change it. But I feel like the picture on the box and on the sticker sheet was very dark compared to this image that Diamond Art Club sent me after the fact. And then based on the kit itself, the diamonds and the rendering, when you look at the canvas itself, it does look a lot lighter like this picture. So I have a feeling that the printing of the box stickers and the sticker sheet might have just, you know, somehow just gotten printed with a darker hue, but I have a feeling the final product will probably look more like this one, which is great. I like it because it's a lot lighter. You'll see when you see my sneak peek, but gorgeous artwork. It's not too big of a size either, and there are special diamonds throughout. Now, I can't quite remember the numbers. Again, go to my sneak peek to find out, but they do have some special diamonds, both ABs and fairy dust, of course, in the glowing of the window, the lamp, and of course the fireplace. We've got some special diamonds, of course, in the water reflection and the different rocks over here. I do remember there are some fairy dust in the white areas on the deer as well. And of course, in the greenery, there is a lot of, I believe, fairy dust and an AB mixed in, just to make some of those branches and twigs stand out a little bit brighter. But this one is called Deer Creek Cabin, and it's by artist Donna Gelsinger. I think it's going to be a joy to work on. Next image I'm going to pull up here. I'm trying to remember the order that they sent them to me. So I think they sent this one next. This one, my jaw dropped. I know exactly who this is. This is Christopher Lavelle's artwork. I know plenty of you are going to be ecstatic for this artwork, all of you dark art lovers. This one is particularly dark. This one is titled Oracle, I should say. And yeah, he has this, I think it's a bat guy up here with a pretty nasty snarl on his face. Of course, the innocent look on the woman in the front, and then lots of skulls in the background. We've got lots of bones. We've got, looks like some weapons, more skulls at the bottom. This one is going to be big. Now, at time of filming, I do not know the dimensions, but I wouldn't be surprised if this was like a 70 by high 90s / 100 centimeters. When I guess sizes, I guess in centimeters because that's what I go by myself. So yeah, it's going to be a big one. Color-wise, I'm not sure. His last canvas only, I think, had like 18 colors, which I was shocked. I thought it would have had more. But this one, there are a lot of shades of brown and neutral colors in this one. Color count-wise, I don't know at time of filming, but probably between 50 and 70 if I had to guess. Special diamonds, of course, there always are special diamonds, whether or not they have AB's fairy dust or maybe even an electro diamond. I don't think they would have an electro in this image. I don't see anything shiny really, unless they make some of the jewelry shiny, but she probably has some either white AB or white fairy dust in her hair. Again, I am just guessing here. And then all of the lighter white areas in the artwork, even at the bottom down here, usually there are some special diamonds charted in just to draw your eye and make certain areas shine a little bit brighter. Again, no idea at time of filming. I'm just given this image and permission to pre-film for you guys. So I have a feeling this one is going to sell out. His artwork is very popular. There are a lot of collectors out there. It is one of his darker art pieces though, so I'm not entirely sure. But I would say if this is something that you want in your stash, that I would purchase it. You never do know when an artwork gets discontinued or when, you know, it will be restocked. We never know. So if it's a piece of artwork you love and you've been waiting for, I always suggest get it on drop day, get it at drop time. That way you don't have to worry about scrambling afterwards. Next image is, I believe, this one. Again, I'm just guessing on the order based on the way they sent them to me in a message. This one, my jaw dropped. I think I am going to cave and I'm going to buy this one. I'm supposed to be on a no buy, or I call it a low buy actually, because nobody ever sticks to a no buy. Well, except Lizette. If you know Lizette, Crafts and Tells, I believe is her channel name. She just finished her 2-year no buy and she's on a buying rampage. I wonder if she's already at Diamond. I wonder, we're going to see that post soon. If we haven't already, I might have missed it, that she already hit Diamond at Diamond Art Club again. But for those of you that don't know, she just wrapped up she called it her stash detox just the other week. So she's only been back buying for a week or two maybe at this time. And she's got a stash going. So anyways, enough of that. This artwork is absolutely gorgeous. I love the colors. I love this artist. This painting probably has a lot of special diamonds charted in already, but there's opportunities to add even more if you want. Now, again, I don't know the size. I'm going to guess this is going to be a bigger one, maybe like a 60 by 80 around there, centimeters, because it is quite a big piece of artwork and you want it big enough that all of those moths in the top are going to stand out, as well as her face and her hair. It looks like she has crystals on her hair or a crown on top of her head. All those little stars in the background too, you really want them to be stars, right? So it does have to be a bit bigger. As far as colors, there are a lot. I'm going to say 60 to 80 colors. I don't know. Diamond Art Club is starting to come out with more colors and produce artwork with higher numbers, like double sticker sheets. I like the 60 color range. I have enough containers to kit up into that, so that's what I like. But you never know. There are a lot of purples and pinks and blues. And Diamond Art Club, if you didn't hear, they are starting to make their own colors that are exclusive to them. We see those in the 6,000 DMC range in the color list. I bet you this kit's going to have at least a couple, if I had to guess. Now, as far as the special diamonds, we're probably going to have an AB and fairy dust. Could we have something else, like a crystal? Or iridescent, I should say. Iridescent is Diamond Art Club's name for the crystal diamond. I'm just looking at these arrowheads in her back, on her back in that container. And the arrowheads themselves look like they're kind of glowing. And I wonder if an iridescent diamond might look good in there, even in the stars or this yellow kind of glare in the horse down here. I would wonder, more so the stars though, maybe even up in here. But I don't know, these arrowheads look like they are glowing a little extra sparkly. So who knows? AB wise, we probably have some white AB or white fairy dust or both. Yellow AB maybe in the stars here, maybe fairy dust. Again, I'm not quite sure when Diamond Art Club decides AB versus fairy dust, but they usually have a good sprinkling of both throughout. I would imagine these moths probably have some green fairy dust in them. And the one up at the top too. This moon probably has special diamonds, whether they would put an AB or be a little bit more subtle with the fairy dust. I'm not quite sure, but her hair too. There's lots of areas of light streaks where you could put all sorts of special diamonds. Maybe even we would see a blue AB because that would look pretty cool in her hair. So I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of special diamonds turn in, and I feel like this is a painting that you can add even more. I'm pretty certain this will be going on my buy list because this artist is, I just love her artwork. Now, the final image I have to show you guys is this one. And this one is going to be a popular one. All of you Dakota fans are squealing right now. Cara, I can hear you. Cara is the principal painter on YouTube. She's also a Diamond Art Club sneak peeker. Hey, she might even have this one to sneak peek this week. I'm not sure. I don't know yet. I find out with all of you. But here's another Dakota Dateweiler painting. Perfect timing. If you didn't know, there is a Dakota Dateweiler diamond painting event that is happening through the months of April and May, and Dakota herself is quite involved. There is a Facebook group to find out more about that. I will link that down in the description box as well. Cara, the principal painter, is one of the hosts. She has a few different co-hosts this year, but they're doing a diamond painting event for Dakota's artwork, and they run a very good event. It's very well organized, lots of prizes, and the artist herself is involved, which is really cool. Anyways, enough of that. Here is this artwork for this week. This is gorgeous. Now, this one is going to be big. I venture it's going to probably be around 100 centimeters lengthwise, maybe 70 height-wise. It looks like it's a bit of a longer painting rather than taller painting. But with all of that detail, it really needs to be big, especially if you look at the right side of the screen. There's a bird here as well and a little butterfly in the background. You would really want all of these little details to come through, and it would have to be bigger to get all of that detail. So I imagine that. But all of these butterflies, I'm just looking, look at them. They're gorgeous. They're going all the way around the painting. I'm probably going the wrong way. The jellyfish are going this way, and they're in a stream, and then all these butterflies are coming up out of them. We've got these beautiful whales as well going through the middle of the picture. This one, I do wonder if they have like a double sticker sheet, so I wonder if it is a higher color count. I would guess at least 68 colors, if not up to 80, if I had to guess. I'm not quite sure. There are a lot of blues. We might even see some new 6,000 color numbers with the blues in here, just to give opportunity for more shading. As far as the special diamonds go, again, I'm guessing here, but there's going to be white ABs. I'm betting on it. Usually is in things like this, because even around all of the jellyfish, see all these little sparkles? All around this jellyfish, these butterflies too, coming off of them, all of these little sparkles, they're probably going to be a white AB, if not a white fairy dust. I don't think they would make them crystal, but you never know. Or iridescent, sorry. You never know. Would there be electro diamonds in here which are metallic? I don't think so, but I think they would do more ABs and fairy dust to get the glowing of these jellyfish here, and then the blues of all the butterflies. I wouldn't be surprised if we at least saw fairy dust. It does appear to be like a darker image in terms of like the hue, so maybe fairy dust would be chosen instead of AB. But again, you guys, I have no idea. I can't wait to see the rendering of this one and actually see where all of the special diamonds are. I'm sure they've put quite a few in here. We've got some purples in the background as well, and then I'm sure these whales have some enhancements on them where the light is reflecting just to make them glow a little bit. I would guess a fairy dust. Again, just a guess. But this image is gorgeous. I think this week we have so many amazing images. I hope I haven't missed any. As I said, may have gone back and put an extra one in on Thursday afternoon. But this week is crazy. I don't know what they got up their sleeve, but we have some big hitters this week and then some cute small round diamond paintings as well. which is awesome. Now, as a reminder, let me just make sure I'm in the frame here. Now, all of the kits that I talked about in this video will be releasing this Saturday, March 23rd, usual times, which is 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 10:30 a.m. Mountain, 11:30 a.m. Central, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. If you are part of Diamond Art Club's Diamond and Ruby Rewards tier, you do get that 30 minutes early access shopping time. Now, reminders, you do not need to wait for an email link or any kind of email or text message from Diamond Art Club at the drop time. So if you are in Diamond and Ruby at the hour, so for me it would be 9 a.m. Pacific time, I sign into my account on Diamond Art Club's website, refresh that browser, because usually I sign in a couple minutes early. Then as soon as it hits 9, I refresh it, go to the new arrivals, and there are the VIP releases. Again, you have to be signed in your account because it's only open for Diamond and Ruby members. So do remember, that's how you can access them. No waiting for emails anymore or text messages. Now, I do anticipate some of these images to sell out. However, I have been wrong in the past because Diamond Art Club has a bigger warehouse now, and they seem to offer a higher quantity of kits on release day. So that's why we don't see things sell out super fast anymore, which is awesome because they really do want the most people to get all of the diamond paintings they want, really. But if there is an image that you have to have, I recommend getting it at drop time. I don't recommend waiting till the afternoon. Just be there at the drop time and get them, especially the Dakota painting. I imagine, seeing that the event is starting and she's a very popular artist, her artwork might sell out. Christopher Lavelle might sell out. His artwork does tend to, but this one is a bit of a darker theme, so it could last a little longer. Again, it all depends how many copies Diamond Art Club has made. We have no idea, right? Sorry, I got that bar up there. We have no idea. So, like I say, if there's a kit that I know I want, I just buy it because you never know in the future when something might not be available anymore. Did I forget anything? I don't know. I am running out of air, but please, you guys, let me know what is on your shopping list this week, what you are buying or what you're adding onto your wish list. Let me know your thoughts on some of these paintings. If you have some guesses as to where some special diamonds are that I may not have pointed out, let me know as well. Now, if you made it to the end, how about leave me a diamond emoji? I know it's something simple, but hey, it's Diamond Art Club, so leave me a diamond emoji if you made it to the end. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I would absolutely love to have you. I do try and do these roundup videos every Friday for you guys. It's something new I started. I've always wanted to do, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And I know a lot of you guys are as well that have been subscribed to my channel. So don't forget to hit that notification bell. It will notify you when that video does go up. All my videos, actually, they will notify you so you don't miss anything. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Everybody forgets that part. That's really important for all of your favorite YouTube creators. Always give their videos a big thumbs up. Don't forget to check the description box. I'm going to have the sneak peek playlist from Sophie, the Diamond Help Desk. That playlist will have all of the sneak peeks added to it, so just check back at that playlist. If something's not there, she may add it later on in the day. It just depends when the videos get uploaded, really. I will also link the Dakota-thon Facebook group for the Dakota-thon event. And what else? I said I was going to link something else. If editing me will remember, but if not, remind me in the comments. Otherwise, you guys, I think that's enough talking for this week. I hope you guys enjoy the release this week, and until next time, happy shopping. Bye, guys.